Whoever thought to bring a mirror outside, genius. Ooh, that's pretty cool. But wait, but then how do I take the picture? How are people doing these challenges by themselves? Whoa, that looks so cool. Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Basically, I have just filmed this look, like this exact makeup look. I'm still sitting in the same spot, haven't moved. So if this look isn't up already, it should be up soon. But in today's video, I wanted to try some of the viral at-home photo hacks that I have seen on the likes of Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Pretty much tips and tricks on how to get really cool looking photos at home by yourself without a photographer. Because at the moment I think a lot of people are trying to get more creative with their Instagram and with their pictures that they're taking, just because no one is around to do it for them. It's not like you can just call up your photographer friend and be like, hey, want to come around and do a photo shoot? I will put some of them on the screen here. These are the types of things that I'm going to be trying to recreate in this video, and let's see how easy it is and if it is actually as easy as the internet makes it look. I know this is a bit of a different video idea, but if you like this type of thing, give this a thumbs up. If you have got any cool tricks on how to take your own photos and make them look really professional, please leave them down below in the comments. And without further ado, I think the first clip will be me taking to my garden, so see you there. So I've just switched over to my vlog camera. I'm about to go in the garden. I was gonna film these clips in the garden, but then I realized that my neighbors are probably going to be able to hear me because they're outside in their garden. So this first photo kind of trick, it's not really a trick, but just it takes really cool pictures, is to take a mirror outside. So I am going to go into the garden. I've got a rectangular mirror that I'm going to be taking outside, and I'm going to be trying to get some cool pictures in the reflection with like the sky in the background, maybe some flowers, some trees, just something a little bit different to just taking your selfies inside. Because normally I take my mirror selfies in this mirror right here, but that's a little bit boring, so we're going to take it outside and see how it goes. Also, I think it's golden hour, so this could be pretty cool.
No, 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 no.
So I think round one went pretty well, and yes, I'm sitting on my bathroom floor. It was a little bit embarrassing because I'm pretty sure my neighbours could see me through the hedge. But here is the final outcome of the pictures. I actually took some pictures in this style the other day that I did post on my Instagram already, and I think those ones actually turned out better than this second time round. But I still think the pictures look pretty cool, and I still think they look more interesting than just me inside. Usually in this bathroom, to be honest, taking my pictures. So I think that is a pretty cool idea. Whoever thought to bring a mirror outside, genius. And I'm sure loads of people have done it before lockdown, but for some reason it's suddenly become a trend on TikTok, so moving on. So welcome to my door with all of my dressing gowns hanging on the back of it. But not for much longer, because I am about to transform this little area of my room, which is literally the doorway. The next at-home photo shoot idea that I've seen people do is hanging up a white sheet somewhere in the house, and it's supposed to act as a nice backdrop. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take all my dressing gowns off here. Luckily they're all hooked onto this like multi-coat hanger thing. How am I gonna get this to stay up?
A few moments later.
So I've managed to hook a sheet on the back of my door. However, I've got no idea if this is actually gonna work, because I have a feeling this little space is too narrow, but I'm gonna give it a go. Only problem is my camera tripod and my phone tripod are the same tripod. They've just got different bits that attach to them. How am I gonna do this? I've just brought my LED light over, which I know that obviously most people would not have, so this is slightly to my advantage, but I've put this selfie stick thing resting in here so I can try and clip my phone into it. I've got a feeling this is not gonna work. It just looks a bit shit, really. The background just looks so bad. Maybe if I use the back camera of my phone. That looks a bit better. This is where I wish I had a photographer. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. We're not getting there. We're definitely not getting there. I've turned that light away because it was probably blinding you. It's blinding me. The next trick is to get a toilet roll and use it as a spotlight to take pictures on your phone. Instead of a toilet roll, I've got this, which is, well, I mean, obviously I do have toilet rolls, but I don't have any that are like down to this size, if you get what I mean. They're all like new ones. This is just a roll for like a lint roller, but it's pretty much the same thing. So you just put this to the back of your camera like this, you turn the torch on, and then you can use this as a spotlight. But I'm guessing you're not supposed to have the light on for this. Ooh, that's pretty cool. But wait, but then how do I take the picture? How do I even attach this to my phone? This is not the look. So my phone is here, and I've balanced boxes to get this to sit there instead of having to try and stick it to my phone. Oh, but then I guess I'm just gonna have to squat down to this level and take the pictures on my camera. We've encountered a problem. In order to get to this level, I literally have to squat and it's really painful. How are people doing these challenges by themselves? Right, I've managed to set up this. This is as best as I can do. Let's try and take some pictures. This is so much harder than it looks. My legs are literally burning. I'm having to like sit in a sumo squat position. I'm guessing other people have more space to work with because this is not fun. Part of me is starting to think that it might just be easier to just Photoshop a ring of light onto my face, but I'm gonna persevere and we're gonna get these shots. Well, that's about the best I can do. Also, obviously as well for this, you've got to have a separate torch slash phone that you can attach a toilet roll to, and then a camera to take your pictures. So you kind of need 2 cameras, or just at least some kind of torch that is smaller than the size of a toilet roll, because I did have a torch, but the actual torch bit was bigger, and so obviously it didn't work because it needs to be the size of the toilet roll, otherwise there's light everywhere. So another thing that I've seen people try is taking some kind of coloured piece of fabric, like this for example. This is just a pink mesh bag. Also just other bits of material like plastic, glass. I've seen people use plastic bottles, anything to make a different type of light. So for example, pieces of fabric like this create a pink coloured light. I don't really know if you can see that on camera, but if you have something glass for example, you can create like little different types of light shadows on your face. And then another one that I've seen is using a CD to put rainbows on your face, but I'm not quite sure how this works. Maybe I need to turn the lights off for it to work. I'm not seeing any rainbows. Wait, there was a rainbow on my face. What am I doing? A rainbow on my face, but now the lights aren't on. The CD one is kind of really tricky to do. I did have a rainbow at one point, but now I can't figure out how I did it. You can also try it with different coloured liquids, like for example this is a bottle of blue makeup remover. So I'm gonna have a little play around with some of these and then see what actually works the best. Whoa, that looks so cool. All I'm doing is just shaking the bottle around. So I've been doing a bit more digging in my room. I found a few props that some of you most likely have in your bedroom that make for really cool photos, and I'm sure loads of people have done this before, but I was looking around my room and I was like, do I have any glass or plastic bottles or something that can cast like cool shadows? Then I realised I have perfumes. This one in particular, which is Ariana Grande's fragrance. Look, how cool is that? And with the lights off, it creates the prettiest shadows, especially if you shake it at the same time. Like, how cool does this look? Also as well, different coloured glass bottles. Like I've got this one, which is literally a £2 perfume from Primark, which is red and pink, which looks so cool. Anything that's coloured really, like this blue bottle of makeup remover gives like ocean type vibes. This one is definitely one of my favourites. I've just put the bit of like pink cloth in front of my camera lens. How technical. Literally just a piece of pink mesh in front of my camera flash. And then I'm taking my pictures on this camera.
2,000 years later.
I reckon I can have a little play around with these on Lightroom and work some magic. Let's see what I can do. I think I'm going to continue this video tomorrow because it is currently nearly 10 o'clock and why am I still filming? I would like to go chill, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello, so it's the next day. We are now powered by natural lighting, which makes a change from yesterday, but I edited some of the pictures. I went through the pictures on my camera, sent them to my phone, did a little playing around with them on Lightroom, and some of them have turned out so cool. If you guys would like a separate video on how I edit my pictures, let me know. Maybe that's something I would do on my vlog channel rather than a main channel video, because I don't really think it would be a long enough main channel video. So let's go with the first pictures. These are the ones that I took outside in the garden. So like I said, I had actually taken a few pictures in my garden a few days ago, which is kind of what gave me the idea to do this video. And I think those ones turned out a bit better. They were already on my Instagram, so those are the ones that I took the other day. However, the ones that I took yesterday, I still think turned out pretty good. I just love the feel of pictures that are taken outdoors, but it's not always that easy to get somebody to take your picture, and especially to get a picture that you actually like. I have seen other people do this a lot better and set up a tripod and not have their camera slash phone in the mirror, so it's just them in the mirror, but I still had my phone in it because I couldn't figure out how to get a good angle. I did edit the colours and the saturation on Lightroom, increase the blue of the sky just to make the colours really pop, because I wanted them to look really summery and just nice, and I like having a bit of greenery, sky and flowers in the background. I think it looks really pretty, so I do like those pictures. So the next pictures were the ones that were just taken up against the sheet that was hung over my door. Again, definitely could have done that better. Probably would work if you like hooked it over a wardrobe or something, but my wardrobes go all the way up to the ceiling, so that just wasn't an option for me. But I did have quite a small space to work with, so the fact that I did only have just the doorway, I was pretty happy with how these pictures turned out. The original pictures that I took with no effects or anything, I just think they look a bit boring. They look a bit crap, to be honest. They're not the best. However, when I started playing around with the lighting and stuff, this is where I think they look quite cool. So first of all, let's start with my least favourite, which is the toilet roll spotlight kind of thing. I just don't think these pictures worked that great for me. I don't know what I did wrong, but in all the pictures the circle is distorted and I'm not like fully in the circle. I don't understand what I was doing wrong. I don't know. I'm confused. They're not the best, but with a bit of practice you could probably make this look a little bit better. But they're okay, they're not bad. It was when I started playing around with different things over the torch to create like different lighting effects that I really like these pictures. So the first ones where I either used that little makeup remover liquid stuff or a perfume bottle. These ones are probably my favourite pictures out of all of the ones that I took yesterday. I did actually take these on my camera that I'm filming with now because obviously I needed the torch from my phone to create the lighting effects, but if you just have a normal torch it would probably work. I didn't have one, so I had to take them on this. I just think they look like something a little bit different. They look a bit more interesting than my regular iPhone selfie pictures, which have got my really messy room as my background, so I'm pretty happy with these. The next ones are the ones where I use that pink mesh to create a sort of pink filter. Again, I think these look pretty cool because they made everything more pink, and with my purple makeup I think it just worked really nicely. I don't know, they look kind of vintagey and I think it just looks really cool. It looks like you've put on a filter, but obviously it's your own filter that you've made, so it makes it even cooler, right? I did take one with the blue liquid, but I only did one photo and I really hate the pose I'm doing, so let's just skip over that one. And then also as well, the one that I took with the pink and red perfume bottle, I think that looks pretty cool. And then I did actually take one more photo yesterday that turned out quite cool, but I didn't actually film this process because it was literally like 4 snaps and that was it. But the sun had come out in the bathroom, and I normally go there to take my pictures when it's golden hour because it looks really cool to have like the sun on your face, although it is a little bit blinding, but you get used to it. As long as you're not looking directly at the sun. But in this picture, I decided to lean my head up against the mirror that is on my bathroom wall. And I actually think it looks pretty cool with the reflection. I didn't even plan on doing this, I just thought it looked quite cool in the moment, so yeah. Another cool thing that I thought of that you could try is use sunglasses. So for example, maybe not some like this because these are a bit boring, but I guess if you wanted to have a kind of sepia photo, is that what it's called? Then you can put your sunglasses over your camera lens. But if you have any colourful sunglasses, they also make for pretty cool filters. If you guys try any of these and post them on your social media, please tag me because I'd love to see and like see what kind of cool effects you can create. And if any of you have any of your own tips for like taking pictures at home and making cool photo shoots, leave them in the comments down below because I want to try more. I'm now just going to answer a question of the day. If you guys have got any questions for me, leave them down below with the hashtag question of the day. Today's question comes from Emma Wilson and she said, "Hi Soph, I love your channel, absolutely live for your videos. You've inspired me to start playing with makeup more and to be more creative." Thank you, Emma, and I'm glad that I've inspired you to be more creative. I've been more inspired recently to be creative, I don't know why, but her question is, do you enjoy wearing contacts? I wear glasses and struggle to apply makeup without them, so was thinking about getting them. So yes, if you didn't know, I wear contact lenses every single day just to be able to see, not like coloured contact lenses, just like the regular ones, because I'm extremely short-sighted. Without any contact lenses or glasses in, I literally can't see past this distance. It used to just be way in the distance, but now pretty much I can't see without anything in unless I hold something like this close to my face. But yes, I do definitely much prefer wearing contacts over my glasses. Thing is, when I wear my glasses a lot, because my lenses are quite thick, because my prescription is quite like high, I find they're quite heavy and they give me a bit of a headache because they push on the back of my ears if I wear them for a full day. Also, it really annoys me how they just constantly slide down my nose because even though like my glasses get adjusted, I think I've just got quite a small head. So yeah, I definitely much prefer wearing contacts. They are a bit of a pain to have to put them in every day and obviously take them out, but I'm completely used to it now. I've been wearing them for like a good 10 years probably. So yeah, they definitely do take a bit of getting used to, but now that I'm so used to them, like I find them really practical. I do get the daily disposable ones rather than monthlies. I would love to switch to monthlies because they're more environmentally friendly. However, I am constantly getting makeup in my eyes. I just think I'm too clumsy to get monthlies. I also quite frequently poke holes in them with my fingernails. So yeah, but I would definitely recommend giving them a go if you're able to, because they definitely help me a lot. And when I'm just wearing my glasses, again, like you, I find it so hard to put my makeup on, and Contact lenses I just find a lot more practical, so. They did take me a while to get used to though. I think I had to go back to the opticians like 2 or 3 times until I could actually put them in without feeling sick. But now I'm totally fine and I'm totally used to it, so. Right, I'm gonna end this here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give this a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below in the comments and if you've got any tips, and I hope you're all doing good, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!